Broncos country, what is going on? I'm back with another reaction video to our most recent draft picks. We're going to talk about Kris Abrams-Draine in this video. Then I'm going to go ahead and get one out for Audric Estime, which is quite exciting. But hey, I love the fact that we're adding another corner. This is a room right now that's a little in flux. That's kind of a big question mark outside of Pat Surtain. Of course, Jaquan McMillan had a nice surprising year for us, but we'll see what we can get from Riley Moss this year. We have some other guys like Damari Mathis, Levi Wallace we signed most recently with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but Mel Kiper seemed to be pumped about this one, was talking about how Kris Abrams-Draine had some of the best route recognition out of the entire cornerback class this year, if not the best. And he said, really, he fell because he's a little shorter. So 5'11", 185, 190 pounds. But guys, if you can play corner, you can play corner, okay? At least he's not like 5'9" or something like that. 5'11" is fine size for a cornerback. It would be nice to have taller guys, but you know, very rarely do any of these players come in with a perfect production profile and a perfect physique, so to speak. So anyways, let's get into the details about him. Really good coverage grades, guys. Again, just killed it. Man coverage, 82.1 in the SEC. Zone coverage, 78.4. Forced incompletions, 12, tied for 31st in the country. Dropped picks too, but he also had 4 interceptions on the year. Had a passer rating of 54.7 this past year. So you can line him up at corner. He can play a little bit of slot. Support in run defense. 58.2 isn't bad for a DB. So hey, nice motor though. Stayed healthy. 813 snaps. That is absolutely wonderful. Again, allowed less than 50% completion when he was targeted. 51 targets, only 24 completions. Let's take a look at how he looks from an athletic score perspective. I need to show you guys Jonah Ellis's RAS score. I'll do that at some point because his was really interesting. But you can see a little bit shorter, okay? And that's why you see him at a 6.41, but 40-yard dash, 4.44, okay? 20-yard split, 2.858, okay? This is an explosive guy that's going to be able to stick with faster wide receivers in the league, and I think that's how you need to look at this. So I love the fact that we went corner. We got ourselves a corner in this year's draft, and then we went ahead and got a running back, guys. I wanted a running back. I know that some of y'all didn't want a running back, didn't feel like it was a need, but I'm glad we got Estime. Kind of reminds me of Latavius Murray in some sense. But that's another video. I'll get to that here in a minute. Y'all hit that like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about Kris Abrams-Draine, what your thoughts are on him, and subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subs by the end of the draft day weekend. So please be sure to tune in for my Audric Estime reaction. I'll be right back. And as always, y'all, go Broncos.